Greetings, people. Yard Reviews show where we give you a multicultural perspective on all things film and TV. I'm your host Sadike Johnson. I'm joined by my co-host Irv.
Hello.
Joined by Dan the man.
The man.
The man. So anyway, listen. Right now we're going to be talking about Gotham, season 1, episode
17.
17.
And it's titled Red Hood.
The Red Hood. Well, listen. This is the legendary Red Hood gang from the comics.
Yeah.
This is some loose interpretations of the Joker as well. The Joker's origin is part of the Red Hood as well. It's kind of crazy because the Red Hood is so many incarnations. They say it was the Joker. The Red Hood gang started from the Joker. Joker ended up being a part of the Red Hood gang that when Batman was first coming up was the first villains that he faced. He ended up dropping the guy who was the leader of the Red Hood gang in a vat of chemicals. He became the Joker. So that's like the comic based thing of it. So that's basically that's like a loose Joker origin story.
Yeah.
But that's what the comics is based on. But the Red Hood is also the Red Hood now actually is the second Robin, Jason Todd, and he is now the Red Hood, and he was killed in a by the Joker, and he got brought back to life with the Lazarus. But this is all into the comics now. Let's get into Gotham the show, causing a segue here. But listen, Red Hood gang, boom! It starts off these guys trying to rob some banks.
Yeah.
One of the guys then put on the Red Hood. He ends up saying, he's the leader. He goes up. He was kind of wild. And
he had charisma.
He had a lot of charisma.
Yeah.
And he came up there doing his thing.
Yeah.
They
left. Entertaining the people.
Yeah. And it was breaking him off with money at the end when they were both
together. That was a good.
Yeah, that was a good gesture. And then boom, they're there, basically finding out, arguing who's the leader. Then boom, one of the guys shoots him. Text the Red Hood and say, I'm the leader now. But he's kind of funny because when he starts to rob the bank now, he can barely stand up on the thing. The other guy's trying to help him up, and then eventually starts breaking them off some money. So why not? Then you get to realize that the whole of them are like some down on luck people who are just robbing banks because these banks were just turning them down.
Yeah.
Crazy loans. Also, you get to see some footage with the bird I don't like, Barbara. You know what I mean? She was there trying to talk to Selina and saying, using the beat, and then that priceless moment, Selina like, listen, where did I get you?
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? And that was just so dope. I just enjoyed every minute of her getting embarrassed and feeling like crap. Yeah, ever since I saw her in bed with that bird,
Dude,
I was just like, come on,
like 16 episodes
it don't matter, I hate her guts. hate her. And you know what made this episode not really do that much for me? My bow tying wasn't there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Marina Bakri, that's my bow tying. My bow tying. Anyway, so listen, straight up, this episode was dope. It had some parts where were alright, but listen, you watch Gotham for the relationship with Bullock and
the banter,
and
the way they
do their things. It's just dope, They become so solid in the show. At first it was kind of edgy, but now they're cool. But another big talk, Fish Mooney, what's going on, Fish Mooney came through, meant up the doctor, and you get to see the conversation switching sides. You get to see her controlling it, and then all of a sudden he's in control. And when of course he puts the pressure on her, now boom, digs out her eye, and I'm
like, you could have stabbed him.
And she stepped on the eye as well.
That was
brutal, That was brutal.
Gruesome.
But listen, anyway, Fish Moon is sure that she's willing to.
She's down for the team. She's gonna ride.
So she's gonna be running the prison more or less, running the cell.
It's gonna be so weird to see her with an eye patch.
She can have a glass eye eventually when she gets money. Fish Moon always bounce back.
That's true.
So Fish Moon always gonna bounce back. You should just have a glass eye or something. But anyway. Seriously, we don't know what's gonna happen, but Fish Moon, but another part, some nice comical relief. It was Butch, right?
Yeah.
Butch is
and
there.
Penguin kind of
working together. Yeah, and the thing is like Butch is moving where he's like, listen, Marone is running all liquor, and getting the liquor, you out the liquor, then boom, he comes through, Penguin is trying to rob the police, then Butch comes through, knocks on the thing, saying, you gotta have a few boys in blue in my pocket. And he was just like, listen, and then the craziest thing is, when they were drinking the fish.
Did you see the V on his head?
Obviously, Zaz did something to him, and then he was like, listen, he was like, let's drink this one to fish, and he was like, listen, she got what she deserved. When I heard it, I was like, listen, this guy's definitely probably brainwashed. Yeah, I think he's probably brainwashed, who knows, they probably just got him. I mean, Zaz did something to him, had the guy dancing at the command, but now he's realized that, listen, he wants the club to be successful as much as Penguin wants, because he put a lot of blood and sweat and tears, so it's real. And also the side story with Bruce Wayne.
That was kind of
I'm going to tell you seriously, that there when that guy came through, I kind of knew from the onset I just knew that the Wayne sent him. So why would Alfred friend who all
Never
war
seen
buddy,
in 20
never seen him
years.
come out of nowhere, chilling?
Yeah, and I was like, that was just
And that was just so random, but I guess it had a point because boom, dude guts
that
Alfred.
was cold, man.
Real crazy. Guts Alfred, and he did under the orders of the Wayne Foundation. Realized they broke him off some paper, and they're gonna probably try to get Wayne up because they realize he's weak without Alfred. But you know what? Jim Gordon's there. Jim Gordon will have his back, and
That
trust
was
me,
nice.
people are going to fucking, people are going to die if them trying to diss straight up.
Okay, yeah. Sorry, I just had a brain fart.
Yeah, as well. I'm just saying.
What was I gonna say? I like the backstory for Alfred though, because
the war stories.
More
that was very interesting.
And now everything makes sense of like why he's so good at fighting and like
of course,
alert and all of that.
Yeah, and I like
loyal.
that too.
He's really loyal.
No,
to...
of course, he's loyal to Bruce. And the thing is, he's like being something that he's not, because he's not a father. You know what I mean? And like he's trying to raise
genuinely,
raise him right. You know what I mean? And he's out of the picture now, so he's gonna be out there for like 3 weeks. But of course, Gordon's
like him.
I know Alfred is dope, man. Alfred is dope. Alfred is one of the highlights of the show. Every time he's on the screen, dope. But yeah, seriously, I'm looking forward to the next. What's the next episode gonna be titled?
Everyone has a cobble pot.
Oh well.
We didn't talk about the kid who picked up the red hood.
Yeah, that kid. You see, no. This person might be another alluding to the Joker. I said you have these people who are saying, yeah, this might be the Joker. This might be the Joker.
But then it wasn't. But we already know what the Joker looks
exactly.
like.
Everybody knows. So I mean, listen. Really
I have a theory that somehow that they know each other, or he's gonna bump into him, and then he'll take the red hood.
Who knows? Something might happen. You know what I mean? But like, listen, right now. Yeah, anything can go down right now in Gotham. You know, and it's unpredictable. But Fish Mooney got one eye. Butch is betraying her. Well, Butch has been transformed by Zaz. Crazy things. Everything is just going crazy right now. So I just want.
Things are quite up in the air.
Yeah, and I just want when all things come to a head. That's what's gonna. Because there's no more tension anymore. Everybody knows Cobblepot is a snitch. Cobblepot gained the club. Whatever. Maroney knows he's a snitch. So like he already has targets on his head. But everybody know at the end of the day, Cobblepot comes out on top because he's the one who's running the crime families in Gotham, one of the biggest crime families in Gotham, as the Penguin. So that's exactly how it goes down. But listen, I just love how them putting everything together. So yeah, dope episode. I'm looking forward to the next one. Definitely. So listen guys, thank you so much for subscribing. Do remember subscribe to the show, youtube.com/yardrareviews. Also remember to email us at yardy.reviews@gmail.com. And yes, follow us on Twitter at yardrareviews. Also remember to log on to Irv's WordPress, big picture small screen.wordpress.com. All news, all reviews, and all our articles on there, so check that out as well. Anyway, me and Irv Dan signing out. Big up yourself.